Hello everybody and welcome to the Advice Nut. Let's read our first email. Let's see. Okay, should I stay for her or forget her? Well, the thing I've tried so hard to fix it with me and my ex, but she flat out told me she loves me and everything. She broke up with her boyfriend, and when he said, no, let's work it out, she said okay, and told me she said okay because she wants to see why he wants to stay together, because she knows he doesn't like her that much, so she's just messing around with this guy. When I would do anything to her to be with her, all she says is, I'm sorry, I love you, and I want you to always know that I want us together again, but not for a long time, because I want us to last forever when we get back together. Well, I'm sorry, but really I don't think if she comes back to me in a few years that I'm going to be there for her because of what she's done to me. She told me when she started dating this guy that she wants to break out with her so she can start dating me again, because she didn't want to break up with him because... Okay, stop. This letter is really difficult to read. I'm trying to understand it. So what it sounds like, because the typographical errors in it is horrible, but I kind of get the gist of what this letter is saying. And basically, a girl is playing you, okay? The girl is playing you. This girl wants you and this other guy, and he's playing you. She's playing you. So what you need to decide is, you want to continue to get played or just dump her. It sounds like you need to dump her, because it sounds to me like you have feelings for this woman. So just get rid of her, get over it, find a hobby. Don't contact her because she's playing you. That's just the bottom line. Let's get to the next email, please. Having sex. I'm a virgin and I'm afraid of having sex for the first time. I'm nervous because I don't want to ejaculate too fast and make my partner unhappy. I read that one should ejaculate before having sex, but if I do that, I'm afraid that I will not be able to feel the pleasure of having sex for the first time. What should I do about this? If I am done too quickly and my partner is not, it will probably be awkward if I think about it. I was thinking about kissing and touching at first before actually having sexual intercourse, but that can only last for so long. When I actually have sex with my partner, chances are that I will ejaculate too quickly and that she might not be done. Okay, this is a man, obviously, I'm assuming. First of all, you've never had sex before, so you don't know how it's going to be. And it sounds to me about this ejaculating too quickly, it sounds to me this is some stuff that you done heard other people talk about. First of all, and take it from me, what you need to do is, when you have sex with this person or decide to have sex, one, you need to use protection. You need to use condoms. Two, you may, depending on whether she's a virgin or not, you may need to maybe use some lubricating gel or something. But don't worry about that stuff. Just enjoy having sex. And if you're a virgin, you're not going to be any good at it if the woman is not a virgin. It's going to take some time. Okay? So don't worry about that. But if she is a virgin, she doesn't know what to expect either. And take it from me, if she's a virgin, it ain't going to be all that great to her the first time anyway. Okay? Sex takes time. Hopefully this person that you having sex with, you both have feelings for each other and it makes it more pleasurable. But stop listening to other people. You got to experience things for yourself. Okay? Okay, let's get to the next email. Let's see, divorce. I don't know if my parents are going to get a divorce or not, but they're always arguing with each other and I just can't stand it. I'm afraid that if they do get a divorce, it might be my fault. I know a lot of times people say that, but it might be true for my family. I always ask for things from my mom and she lets me, but my dad doesn't, so they fight over it. What can I do? I am a product of a divorced household. And let me assure you, you are not the problem. No, you are not. That has absolutely nothing to do with you. I promise you. Your parents are lacking something in their relationship. And just because they argue does not mean that they're going to get a divorce, okay? So don't worry about that. Don't sweat it, but it is not your fault. I promise you, it is not your fault, okay? Don't worry about that. Why don't you just tell both of your parents that it bothers you when they argue, okay? Because I remember my parents arguing, and it bothered me also, so... But I promise you, it's not you. Sit down and talk to your parents and let them know it's disturbing to you. But trust what I tell you. It's communication between them two. That's usually why people get divorced, is lack of communication. Okay? But baby, I promise you, it is not you. Sit down, talk to your parents. I guarantee you, they'll see things. They may not stop, but they'll know how you feel about it. Okay? And hopefully they will assure you that you are not the problem. Let's get to our last email. Okay. It's Christmas Day here. And my mother lives about 1,500 miles from where I live. She comes home for Christmas. We spend it with her, my father, a close family friend, and myself. We were joking around before, and I said to her, Mother, are any nice guys where you are? And she said, plenty, but they're looking for decent girls, not little sluts like you. Okay. This is not the first time she has said something like this to me in front of other people. How would you feel if your mother said this to you? Do I have a right to be angry? What was the purpose of her saying this? Is it a reflection of herself? I may not be perfect, but I know for a fact she's messing with a married man in another country. Baby, you hit it right on the head. It's a reflection of herself, number one. And number two, sometimes you have people who like to say things and do things in front of other people. You need to talk to your mother about it. And yes, you do have a right to be angry. But I would talk to my mother about it, because people do those things. But to call you a slut in front of a group of people is just totally out of line. But you need to talk to your mother about that behavior, because you do not have to be subjected to it. And whether your mother knows it or not, it can push you away from her. And I will hope as a mother she wouldn't want that. Okay? Well, I don't have any more questions left. However, at least that's it for today. But if you have any questions, comments, or complaints, or just need somebody to talk to, you can contact me at theadvicenut@live.com. theadvicenut@live.com. Until next time, peace and love. Take care.